Hello, I'm Gene Nix. I'm with the Greenville Chess Club in Greenville, South Carolina. Today we're going to discuss how we do the queen sacrifice in chess. A great many ways exist to sacrifice the queen in chess. We call it parting with the lady, and that's a grand slam for chess players. We all dream of spectacular sacrifices and slashing attacks, and every once in a while the opportunity presents itself. Usually it's some short-term thing. I drop a queen, you capture it, I checkmate you, and it's over, and that didn't require a whole lot of thought. What we have before us here is a position kind of arcane from the open variation of the Spanish or the Ruy Lopez opening, the Dilworth attack, and this is a plausible line that could come up. Black has given up a little bit of material, 2 pieces for a rook, and let's just say, for example, that white were to try to pin this knight to the queen to help stifle the initiative, and what could black do from here? Well, obviously, he could sacrifice his queen. There we go, just like that. All right, white, you've got a queen. Why don't you capture it? There we go. So, queen for a knight, pretty fair trade. And then, however, there are dangers inherent, and now white has a hard decision. Do we want to come out into the open here and expose himself to a checkmate in 4 more moves? No, of course we don't want to do that. We'd drop back and run for cover. Now the bishop comes in with a check, and now white must be very careful. If he goes over here to g1, there's a checkmate. He's not going to do that. He's going to have to give his own queen right back to survive. So there, he's ducked back here. The rook comes back with check. There's the queen. Now we've captured, and now white is recaptured. And if we do a quick body count among our pieces here, we see that white appears to be a whole piece up, and that's looking great. Don't give the check. That's too obvious. You do this. And now, the longer white stares at the board, the longer he realizes he has to give up a piece to avoid being checkmated here. And when the cutting is all done, black will emerge with 2 pawns ahead and an endgame that's easy to win. White is looking directly at a checkmate that he's got to figure out how to solve. And one way to prevent it immediately is to say bring a bishop out to here. We'll put a rook here on the 7th rank, and now again there's a threat of mate by checking here, and the king has either got to go in the corner and allow the mate here from the knight, or he goes onto this hot square, and when the rook moves over and captures his bishop, he's exposed to check, and then another recapture, and then the position is resignable. So at this point, white has to look for another way to move, perhaps protect that pawn, and then we just chop that, for example. And now black has more than recouped his material. He's 2 pawns ahead, and that's a good use of investing a queen for future benefits. Once again, this is Gene Nix with the Greenville Chess Club of Greenville, South Carolina, and we have reviewed how we do the queen sacrifice in chess.